All right, we had or what is it, like, last that's right, we've downgraded. We're back to
We
audio
done.
only. This we want it to be a video thing, but, well, for first-time listeners, if there are any for this episode, I'm Brooker, your co-host. This is Carter, your other co-host. We are the Broken English Brothers, or I guess just the English Brothers, and we're broken, I don't know. But yeah, we were working on fixing some stuff that was like a dry run, and there were also some logistical issues, yada, yada, yada. We hope to be back on video later, but life happens. So we got to do the remote recording. Here we are. Carter, I have some things I want to talk about.
Go
If you don't
ahead.
have anything, yeah.
No.
Uh,
What?
I was thinking about the Iron Giant. Do you remember that one day they were running
Yeah,
like an
the Hell
all-day
Day.
marathon?
Yeah.
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 And the best part was that there was nothing else good on TV either. It's like
Yeah.
we would like it felt like prisoners because we'd go back because there was just everything else was just terrible,
Yeah,
like,
there was
especially
nothing
late at
on, and
night.
it was just
Yeah.
playing nonstop Iron Giant, and you just couldn't wait it out. You just couldn't wait it out because everything was like just. I don't know
You know,
why everything was so bad that day.
you never see anything like I've seen on Cartoon Network, like, I don't have cable, but my or Julie's, mom does whenever we go over there. Like, I'll see stuff, and I've seen, like, oh, it's an all-day marathon of, regular show or whatever, but it's different episodes, It's like, yeah, it's like, like regular show, but you could watch, like, basically, almost the whole series in one day, I guess. But there's variety, I don't know who thought it was a good idea to play the same, like,
And they did that for
mid-movie.
like 3 days in a row, didn't they?
I think it was, like, Thanksgiving weekend or something. They're
Yeah,
just
and it
like,
was just like
"We're just gonna air the same."
yeah, I don't know why they did that. I still don't know why they did that. And I think you can even look it up because it was like a event. I guess a lot of people liked the event. I don't know, but I was
It
not
was
one of
it
them.
was a hell. It was hell, I remember that. 'Cause also it was, I don't think we could play on our game consoles,
No, it was still
so
during the era where dad wouldn't let us play any video games except on the weekends. And if so, it would only be allowed to be our handheld, not the major consoles.
yeah, we'd be able to play, yeah, during the summer vacation or spring break, we'd be able to bust out the home consoles. So, we were going to our friend's house, or at least I was, and playing damn PS2s and stuff.
Yeah.
Uh, and there's something
Did
else I
you
was gonna
just
mention.
did you just on your list for today stuff that would make Carter upset?
Uh, no. No. That was I was
No.
gonna talk about that one last episode, but I forgot about it because it's on my notes.
Okay.
No, I could find stuff to piss you off, that'd be easy, but
No.
I just remember thinking about that because Julie's never s she's like, "What do you mean Iron Giant?" I'm like, "Oh god, you don't know.
Yeah,
You
it
you
was.
lucky soul." Uh, what else I got? There was something damn, I feel so stupid. I was gonna talk about something else. I just remember oh, yeah, yeah, Adult Swim. It's so crazy now. Adult Swim is on more than actual Cartoon Network now?
What? Why? How?
Like, Adult Swim starts at 4 p.m. now, and it runs till, like, 5 a.m. So
I feel like you're
it
messing with me, really?
no,
4 PM?
yeah, I just remember, like, we're watching it, and I'm like and then they're like, "Okay, that's it for Cartoon Network. Now it's Adult Swim," and then King of the Hill starts playing. I'm like, "What?" Like, "What the hell?" So I look it up online, and it's like, yeah, in the recent years, they've started because Adult Swim's actually doing better, like, ratings-wise than Cartoon Network, uh, like, with their programming and stuff. And they really don't have, from what I've seen, like, anything interesting on Adult Swim. Like, maybe it's just because again, I don't have cable, but looking at the programming, it's just like Bob's Burger reruns and King of the Hill reruns and nothing new, Long Gone or the, like, Tim and Eric, like, just, like, these weird, avant-garde
Well, no,
shows.
they're still there, it's just not what you like.
Well, because then there's, like, that
'Cause
one,
"Ha ha, you boys," or "Ha ha,
oh,
you
that yeah, I
clowns."
guess it's weird, yeah, that one's like, China,
It's
Illinois,
pretty good.
it's just I don't know who this is for.
For a lot of people, it's really good.
Did you write all those reviews, or did you, just steal that from something?
What reviews?
You told Julie, like, "Oh, here's some stuff you could watch."
Nope, I wrote it all out myself.
They're Behind the Bastards is based out in Oklahoma, really?
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah, yeah, I was just like, "Oh, there's, like, a bunch of I don't know, anybody asked me, like, "Oh, what do you wanna" or "You have any recommendations?" It's just like, "Okay, well, if you're asking, I got a bunch." Yeah, I had more, but I didn't wanna Hannah was like, "You're probably gonna" you know, what's the word? Overwhelm her, and I was like, "Okay, yeah, probably good point." So, I just stopped there, but there's, like, other stuff.
I see. Uh, this is just like a throw. I don't even know how much we can talk about this, but, uh, it's on Facebook Marketplace looking at stuff and looking for, like, lighting, and there's this lady selling lighting stuff, and I looked at what other stuff she was selling, and it was like a pool table, like a foosball table, recliners, a gym set.
It's like everything.
Oh, just like stuff you'd find in a man cave, so I'm like, "Oh, she she probably, like,
Probably got
mm,
divorced.
yeah, divorced or something." Just thought it was funny.
That is funny.
Uh, oh, I gotta tell you about my coworker too.
Oh, yeah? Which one?
The boomer lady.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, okay.
This will probably piss you off, but I think it's
Mm.
funny. So okay, so without getting into too much detail about, like, how the setup is, basically, we're in a square. Just imagine we're in a square, okay? And
Okay.
in that square, there's, like, different hampers, like, basically bins where you'll throw packages, right?
Okay.
Uh, so there's 2, like, we call them wires. There's 2, like, crates, basically, that we pull packages out of, and then we throw them into the bins that make up the square, okay? So if you're on the left bin or like the left crate, if you're on the left crate, it's like a lift where it basically rotates the crate at 90 degrees so you don't have to bend over, right?
Okay.
Is this all making sense?
So there's like a crate that's uh no, I don't understand.
Okay, so like I'm gonna use the word wire. For it's a wire is like it's like a just a bin that we pull packages that we need to throw into the square perimeter, right?
Okay.
So we have this like it's like a mechanical lift where it basically rotates the wire, like lifts it up at 90-degree angle. So you don't have to uh bend over to pick them up. Like, if it's running low, you don't have to bend over, it's just right there at arm length, okay?
Okay. Okay.
So, anyways, the way I do it is, okay, if I'm on the right side, the wire, I grab a package and I throw it wherever it needs to go, right? If I'm on the right side, I grab something, and if it needs to go on the left side of the perimeter, I'll walk over to the left side and then throw it, you know?
Okay.
So while I'm on the left side, to me, it makes more sense that if I'm on the left side, having just thrown something, I'll grab a new package out of the left side wire, right? So
Okay.
basically, if I'm next to a crate or like a wire, I'm just going to grab from it. And then if I have to go to the other side, I'll grab from whichever wire is closest to me.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm trying to save steps, basically, right?
Yeah. I'm guessing So
Well,
so so what's the issue, I guess?
okay, so anyways, I'm just doing that, and we're both it's me and the boomer lady, and we get there at 2 in the morning. So, I'm doing that, and I grab from the lift, right, and then she just goes like this, she goes like, "Ugh," and then, like, rips off her gloves and throws them onto the damn wire, and then walks away. And I was like, "Huh, maybe she had to use the bathroom or something, I don't know." Well, then in earshot, I hear her talking shit about me. I couldn't make out, but she's like, "Oh, yeah, yeah," and he does the and I hear he like, "Oh, and he did," and then the younger lady that I work with, she's like, "Oh, yeah, the other coworker does that," or something or whatever. So I'm just continuing, same working the same way I do, like, "Oh, I'm over here, I'll grab from here, I'm over here." So
Yeah.
anyways, I keep doing that, and then she's like, "Can you just stick to your to one machine and just stay there?" And I'm like, I was just like, "Why are you freaking out?" Like, she's like, "Because she's screaming at me." She's like, "Can you
Yeah,
just
yeah,
do it?" Like,
yeah.
I'm like, "Whoa." I'm like, "What are you why are you freaking out on me?"
That's
She's
so
like,
funny that you
"Because you grab from this, and then you only just grab all this small stuff, and then I have to do all the big stuff, and it's just ridiculous." I'm like, "What are you talk I literally just grab from whatever's closest to me. I grab big stuff." She's like, "No, you don't. You just do whatever's easy." I'm like, "Okay, can you just tell me that if you think that's a problem? Like, can you talk to me like a person? Like, why are you
you said
freaking
that?
the" Yes. I was like, "You can talk to me like a person, you don't have to freak the fuck out on me." And she's like, "Just stick to one side." I'm like, "Okay." I'm like, on one hand, I'm thinking back like, "No, I think I handled that okay," because 'cause I'm like, I'm not gonna freak out. I'm not gonna act like a child because there's literally no joke like a temper tantrum.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
exactly
yeah.
what it
No,
was.
no, no, yeah, and I've seen those. Like,
Eh
people over 50, they're the worst about
Well, yeah,
that.
I'm like, "Do you not know how to communicate your emotions? Like,
No, they
if you have if you have a problem with me, just, 'Hey, Brooker, would it be okay?'" 'Cause somebody has done that. Like, there's this other lady, she's, like, in her 50s, and she's like, "Hey, would it just be okay if we just stick to just this one lift?" She's like, "It just kinda, overwhelms me when we keep, like, moving stuff and doing this, whatever." So she was, like, working with me, and I was like, "Yeah, that's
yeah.
fine."
You're like, "Yeah,
Uh,
sure,
I'm like
whatever."
yeah, I'm like yeah, I'm like, "Yeah, that's fine, I don't care." Uh, but that's how you do that, but she just blows up on me. I'm like, "What the" she must fucking despise me because that must not have come out of nowhere because she does that shit
Uh,
all the
it
I
might,
don't
like,
know.
like I told you, there's somebody I work with, and they'll just blow up out of nowhere because, like, something else in their life is wrong or something.
Yeah, maybe, she's because like, I'll there's other stuff I'll do where I'm, like, trying to do it in an efficient way, like, I have a system set up, and "Why do we do it like this? It's fucking stupid, it doesn't make any sense." And I'm just like, I'm not even gonna interact with her. And I'm like, if I really wanted, because I don't like, 1, I don't like being talked like that. That's why I'm like, talk to me like I'm a human. Like, you're talking to me like I'm a fucking dog or your kid or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Um, but on the other, I'm like, I really could just blow like, I've had people scream at me and call me, like, just terrible things when I was a cop, and I'm just like, it really does feel like in some ways, the best way to respond is just like, "No, I'm gonna stay calm and you can
Oh, yeah,
act
yeah,
like a
yeah.
child." But on the other hand, I'm just like, I don't want her to think that it's acceptable to talk to me like that. And then, of course, she acts like it just never happened, like, just like, "Oh,
Yeah.
hey, Brooker, are whatever." I'm just like, "No, there's a line." I mean, you can't really go back after you talk to somebody like that.
Yeah, I know, yeah. No, it's
But And
yeah.
then I told Julie, and she's like, "You gotta get a new job." She's like, "'Cause you really don't like your" I'd say, like, 2 of my coworkers, but I don't really interact with them that much because I mainly deal with the older people because 'cause they're the ones that are there
I mean,
every day.
yeah, I agree you should get a new job, but I don't know
I don't know where, I mean,
how,
because
yeah.
I don't know, I told her, I was like, "I don't even really mind it." I thought it was like, to me, I can look back because I was like, "You know what? I got something to talk about." I mean, that's just kinda how I have to look at it, just I don't know,
Yeah.
to keep myself sane, and, I'm working with her, just her on Tuesday, I'm not looking forward to that, but
Yeah. Nah.
you wanna share that, you were talking about that at the New Year's party, it's like a doctor walks in with, like, dip in his mouth.
Dip in his mouth, and you see on the wall, like You see on the wall, it's like their certificate is just like a 2-week course on WebMD. He's like, "Alright, we're gonna do a physical. I need you to spit in this cup first." Yeah, no, I was thinking about this a lot today, but, like, I don't know what's changed, but today was, like, the first day where it was just, like, after hanging out with everybody and having, like, a good party time, I was pretty exhausted the next day. I was just like, "Yeah, it just I'm on cooldown." First
Really?
time
I
I've
thought
ever been cooldown because 'cause I've always been, like, super amped up the following
really?
whatever. Yeah, yeah, usually I'm just, like, amped up, like, you remember oh, I guess you left early last time too because you were sick, but last time I was just like, "Guys, this was awesome. Let's keep hanging out. I love seeing you guys. I love y'all. We'll see you
Did
around."
it did anybody else end up coming over after I
Yeah, yeah,
left?
yeah, 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 Marco, showed up, M showed up. I don't know if you were there when M was there.
Yeah, I was there when she was
Yeah, Marco showed up. I forgot that he wasn't on the Discord event thing, so he never got,
oh,
like, a time frame, so he's just like, "Oh, yeah, I was just waiting for, like, the time," so I was like, "Oh, oops." And I'm like, "Oh, yeah, 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 just head over now." That was, like, around, like, 8 or so.
Rip Bozo.
Yeah,
Did I
but
tell
once we got
you
there, it was fun.
when I was a kid, I had to get a physical and the doctor didn't use gloves when he grabbed my balls and told me to cough?
What the hell? And he
Like, I
spat.
remember
He
he
let me
spat in
spit
his
on your
hand.
balls. What's
"Alright,
that
now I
feel
need you
like?
to cough."
I don't like this. This is making me uncomfortable. But,
Oh, no,
yeah,
but
I don't
for real,
know.
I didn't real at the time, I was just like, "Huh, okay, it's cold," you know, it felt very
Yeah, yeah,
odd,
yeah.
and then I look back and I'm like, "I was actually molested, I think." 'Cause I'm thinking, if you were a doctor, like, and you had
They
to
don't
touch
always
any
have to,
part
and
of
there's, like,
somebody's body no, dude, that's I don't know, I can't
I mean,
imagine touching
maybe.
anybody, anybody for any reason without wearing
He, like, licked
gloves,
his fingers before he walked out of the room.
yeah.
I hate those.
Well, no,
Um,
like I don't know, 'cause, yeah, I would wanna wear gloves if I was touching somebody, like, even when I was an
yeah,
officer, yeah, I'd unless it was, like, spur of the moment, like, "Oh, shit, I need to do something," but if I knew I was gonna touch anybody for any reason, yeah, I'm gloving up 'cause the motherfuckers are dirty, dude,
yeah,
and especially a kid, no,
yeah,
I don't know,
yeah,
but I couldn't tell you the doctor's name, otherwise, I'd be a, survivor.
yeah. Um, yeah, but, I don't know, it's just, I'm wondering if it's because I drink or because of how long we hung out. Because it was like, we didn't get off until, like,
Dude, that's like
2:30 or
9
something.
hours. I'm surprised Patrick even l did y'all, like, move locations or something? Because I can't
No, it
imagine
was it was just at his place, but
I feel like he would've been like, "Get the fuck out of my
he
house, I gotta
was,
go to sleep."
and, I don't know, me and Hannah were I mean, we were having so much fun.
Yeah, you
I mean,
just gonna have to
honestly,
suck it up,
I
Patrick.
was only there an hour and a half longer than I wanted to be. So, like, I was just like not wanted to be, but, like, I started to run out of steam, and usually I leave when I run out of steam, but I was, like, giving Hannah and Canyon rides, or I was their ride. So, like, I didn't wanna, like, have them stop smoking and stop drinking or whatever. So, I, like, held off.
I
But
see.
I'm wondering if that had to do with it. I wonder if it like, how much sugar and stuff I had and, like, the food. I don't know. I really couldn't tell you. I'm just grasping at straws. Everything was, like, perfect and everything I wanted. But today, I was just like, like, it's just hard, like, it's just like, even doing this, I was just like, I was just like, I don't have a whole lot to talk about. I'm just so low energy. I've
Oof.
been low energy all day. I also I think, you know what, now that I'm talking about all this and I say that word low energy, it just made me remember. And I've been giving everybody warnings about this when it happened, but on Thursday I had like 2 energy drinks. So anytime I have caffeine, like a few days later, I start to crash pretty bad. So I'm thinking that might actually just be what it is. It's just you take all that, and then it's just like, well, you're gonna eventually start coming down from it. Because for me, like, energy drinks and stuff lasts about, like, a day or 2 or 3 days sometimes, depending on, uh,
Dude, you gotta get
what
off
my
those
tolerance.
damn energy
It
drinks.
was because I did a 16-hour shift. I usually only have them, like, once a month or so, and
That's
that's been the case. Like, I didn't have an energy drink for, like, a month. This was my first one in, like, a month.
I don't know, dude. I honestly, because 'cause I'd work, when I was, because I worked at the jail,
Mhm.
I
And it
would
was a
do,
small one. It's, like, as much caffeine as, like, a cup of coffee.
I just that what is it? It's like turpentine or something?
Yeah, yeah, turpentine, yeah.
But I wouldn't even, because 'cause I'd work 16-hour shifts, like, cause they were 12-hour shifts,
I
and in that,
usually try and try not to, but again, like, I
but
don't know.
dude, everybody would drink like, everybody that would relieve me, they either had a Bang when that was still a thing, a
They're still a
Celsius.
thing. I still see those.
Well, they went out of
Celsius.
business, I thought.
Oh, did
I
they?
thought
I
I
no.
thought Bang went out of business, but maybe I'm wrong.
I mean, I could be
Um,
wrong, but
but
I
dude,
wasn't.
Bangs were everywhere. Everybody
Yeah,
had
no,
one.
they
They even
still
had a
are. I know a couple of people that have been having health issues last, like, I know, like, 1 or 2 people who are, like, quitting them because they had, like, heart palpitations and started, like,
yeah.
tasting metal or
That's what I'm saying.
something.
Yeah, and so I'd never fucking touch them. I never even had one because they just scared the shit out of me. Um, but I mean, and I get it to an extent, but I mean, I worked the overnight shift, and I'm like, I'll just adjust my sleep, and I'll get my 8 hours, and I'd never wanna touch those things.
Yeah, well, that's the thing is, like, a lot of the times it's really, really difficult for me to be productive, and, those are the things that
I
make me
just need a hit,
productive.
man. I just need a
But
fucking
also, I was
hit.
operating on 3 hours of sleep, so,
Yeah, that's, part of the problem.
well, I got off. It takes, like, an hour to get ready, so I only had, like,
Like, I'm not
7
trying to we can
hours.
change the subject. I ain't trying to harp on you. I
Yeah,
think you
yeah,
know
yeah.
the dangers, but,
Yeah. Well,
um,
let me ask you this, I mean, because this is kind of like the deal with the devil.
okay.
If you could take a potion, okay, and this potion, like, unlocks your potential for, like, 24 hours. However, every time you drink the potion, it takes off 3 days off your life. Would you
What
do
is
it?
well, what does that mean, unlocks my potential? What the fuck does that mean?
Oh, you wanna accomplish everything? Like, everything all of a sudden just becomes, like, so like, your brain just operates at, like, a higher level. Like, everything's clear, you're focused, your memory's, like, at full capacity.
No, I wouldn't take it.
You have a lot of excitement doing stuff you care about.
No, I wouldn't take it
Oh, wow, okay. So, that's my
because
thing is, like, I've kind of made that deal multiple times in my
well,
head of just, like,
here's the thing is,
so you would
as
prefer what? What in your mind, real quick, do you feel like the statement that you are preferring quantity over quality with your life?
no, I'm just saying that to me, it's a slippery slope because I'd
Yeah,
rather
no, it
just not
is.
know because imagine, like, you find out, like, "Oh, wow, this is so powerful, let me just keep taking it," and then I'll end up regretting it once, the devil comes to collect, so I'd rather just not know and then just live.
Well, what if you accidentally found out? The first one was free or something, or you accidentally took it and then you're like, "Holy shit."
I mean, I can take it whenever I want.
Yeah, you can take it whenever you want. And at
I
one point
mean,
you ended up finding out that, like, what its effects are like. Because like, I mean, a
maybe.
lot of this
You know
is
you know what I would do is if I didn't have to sleep ever again, I'd do almost fucking anything just for that. I always make sure I get,
even
like,
if it
8
cuts off
hours.
years of your life.
Well, think about that. You should
Yeah, no,
anyways
I mean,
spend
that's the thing.
a
That's the thing
third
is,
of your
like,
life. So
yes,
if you're
yes, yes,
saying
I know. I
so I'm
know.
like, so I can enjoy my youth more, but it's like, "Oh, I die older." I'm like, "Yeah, absolutely, I would do that," where I don't
Yeah,
have to
and
waste time.
that's kind of my approach with like the energy drinks. I don't think it's healthy, and I don't think anybody else should be doing what I'm doing. I'm doing it because it's just like, I have a lot of like mental health issues and working on my project and other stuff and just being productive towards that makes me like happy. It's like one of the few things that makes me like happy and excited. Um so if it means like, oh, I can cut out how much hours of sleep I need that day and why I'm awake, I'm like 2 or 3 times more productive. Yeah, I'll do that, and that might have some health effects when I'm, like, older in my 60s or 70s, if I even
I
live that long.
Well,
That's
that's
the
what
other
I'm
thing.
worried about is that you wouldn't even, because my hypothetical is like, oh, you don't have to sleep, but there's no downsides. Yes, you'll die early, or there's no downsides at the moment, but to me, like, it's basically energy drinks are like borrowed time, but
Yeah,
you're borrowing the time for like the next day and your fucking potential lifespan as a whole. So like you're getting double
yeah.
cheated is how I see it.
I guess I can kinda see it like that, like, again, I use them very kinda sparingly. um, I try to have them at most, like, once a month. um
I hate being sleepy, but what I hate being more than being sleepy is feeling like knowing I'm sleepy and then having that wired feeling. Because I remember I would drink caffeine, uh, I mean, just when I was younger, like a kid. I stopped doing it like early into adulthood, but I fucking despise that feeling where
Yeah,
it's like that. You know what I'm talking about? That wired feeling where it's like, yeah, you've kind of got the energy, but like your body's like, you should be tired, but you're definitely not.
I,
I I
I've
hate it.
played around with caffeine, I think, differently than you. I can't really pinpoint feeling like that, but I think it's
I
because
can I
again, I drink them so sparingly.
I can feel when I'm on caffeine, like uh, if I drink a Coke or something, which doesn't really ever happen, but uh, I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I'm on a high horse, but I don't
No,
drink
I don't think you're on a
caffeine.
high horse. I'm
Scares
just
me.
saying, like I've played borrowed time just because I want to make sure I accomplish the stuff I care about. Why I still can,
You
and
know, this is
as
me
quickly
bitching.
as I can.
I wanna
What?
bitch about actually. So,
Okay,
like,
go
I
ahead.
there the with without getting into too much detail, there's a podcast I listen to, and people come on because it's like a call-in show. People come on,
Uh-oh.
"Oh, hey, yeah, I just wanna hey, what's going on? Blah, blah, blah," and he's like, "I just wanna mark today, it's 3 years since I've been sober for 3 years," and so, "Wow, congratulations, man, congratulations." Stuff, and I still get shit. I mean, not from my, like, the group I have right now, like, the friend group, because everybody knows,
Yeah.
but, like, at work or something, it's, "Oh, do you drink?" "No." It's like, "Oh, okay." Uh, so I've actually just started, like, if it gets into it in conversation, like, they're like, "Oh, yeah, hey, do you want a drink?" "No," and if they, like, press me on it, it's like, "Yeah, I've been sober for" 2 years. And, "Oh, wow, hey, that's awesome, dude. Wish I could do that." I'm like, "I've actually just, never been drunk, no desire."
I think
Uh,
that's fair. For me, it's a social thing. It's like
like, no, the thing
it's
I
like
don't
playing
wanna
a video game. It's like playing Mario Kart. It's like I don't want to
like,
do it, but I know it
I
makes other
don't
people happy to like participate with them.
well, that's part of it. I mean, I'm not like, I don't wanna give the wrong idea. I'm not saying, like, "Oh, people shouldn't drink," and I don't have any problem with it. My problem is, like, people will judge you that you don't drink unless you just say like, "Oh, I'm sober now." You just say that. So I'll
Well,
say
yeah,
shit like that. "Oh, I'm sober now,
to like
sorry."
randos, right? Like you don't do it with us, right?
Well, everybody, like I said, everybody in our friend group knows, like, okay, I just don't drink, and so nobody even asks me anymore. They know, like,
Yeah,
"Hey, you wanna," and sometimes I might be like, "Hey, can I have a sip?" Because I just wanna see how it tastes, and then I'm like,
yeah,
"Yeah, yeah, I feel better about my decision. It's just
yeah,
nasty
yeah,
to me."
yeah, yeah.
Uh, But no, yeah, I'm talking about, like, strangers or, like, newer people that I'm gonna be dealing with, like coworkers or, like, at my last job, the coworkers there, like, when I had to go through, "Oh, you don't drink?" I don't know, it just the point I'm trying to make is, like, if you just say you're sober, it's like, "Oh, wow, that's awesome. Hey, wish I could do that."
Yeah, yeah,
If you
yeah.
just
No,
but
I
but if
know.
I just say, like, "Oh, I don't drink," it's like, "Well, you're weird." Like, "What the fuck?"
Well, yeah, again, it's just like I don't know. I've not had that issue because it's just like I'm not afraid to be who I am, I guess. It's just like if people have like an issue with who I don't know. I just I tell like I mean like that's the thing like you don't drink energy drinks, or you don't even drink coffee. And I'm like, "No," and then I just go into details, but it's like, usually you don't wanna hear about it, but it's like, well, if you're gonna ask why I don't, then expect to get an answer, and if you don't wanna hear these answers, then do not ask,
Yeah,
because
yeah, I'm just talking about stigma, that's all.
yeah, yeah, a lot of people are kinda weird, and they don't really have a whole lot to their lives. Um
There it is. That reminds me, I watched like a 3 or like a 2 or yeah, about a 3-hour video on Dhar Mann
Oh, really? By who?
and, The Right Opinion,
Okay.
and I knew, like, it's just he's such a scumbag, and man, it just pisses me off so much he's a multimillionaire, dude.
Dude, being a
When
scumbag
you share
makes you
your my videos, you're not just sharing my videos and making me money, you're changing
Dude,
lives.
being scum is like I mean, that like, the United States is possibly the con artist capital of the
Like,
world.
do you know yeah, for real. Do you know
Like
about Darman's history?
no, and I don't think I really want to. It's
Well,
just
I'm gonna
like he's
tell
a
you
con
anyways.
artist grifter.
Well, okay,
It's
well,
just like,
Cliff so
what more is it anything more than that, you know?
yeah, so his parents are, like, multimillionaires, rich as fuck.
Oh,
So he went out to California and started a weed business. It failed. Then he, started like, a scam, like, makeup tutorials kinda thing where it's like, "Oh, it's like a seminar," and like, "Oh, you'll get, like, discounts and stuff if you go through it," which isn't the case, and then
yeah.
people were getting, like, extra charges and shit, and then he got arrested for fraud, for felony fraud, and then they gave him, like,
I think
5
I do
years of
remember hearing about
probation.
that.
And then that whole, like, he's making these dog shit videos, of course, and then he wasn't paying he was paying the actors, like, pennies for the millions that he
Yeah.
makes, and then
Yeah, he was making paying peanuts, yeah.
yeah, then they're trying to, like, just talk to him, and he's like, "No, I'm not gonna talk to you guys, just
Well,
write
yeah,
down what."
he's a fucking I mean, that's
So
what I'm talking about.
because they didn't wanna make it public, they just wanted to talk to him, he's like, "No." So then they make it public, and then he's like, "These are all lies, it's a misconception," or whatever, and the reason I bring it up is because of what you said, and it reminds me of Sniper Wolf, and her acting is so fucking atrocious, because like, "Well, everyone makes fun of me because 'cause I'm a gamer," and she's like and just I can't even it's so bad, it's hard for me to even mimic. She's like, 'cause you can hear how she talks, like, in a normal video, and, like, you can tell she's, like, just reciting a script. "Yeah, when people make fun of" she's talking like this, "When people make fun of you, it's really just because they're pathetic in their own lives and need to make fun of you to make up for their own." It's like,
It's like
you get
such
'em, Sniper Wolf, and it's
you
like
get him, Sniper Wolf, you cope, you drink that
and then
Coke.
the millionaires conspire together, and so because she's a fucking multimillionaire,
Yeah,
and
I mean, yeah, you gotta be careful. Like, you know me. It's to me, it's very important to stay away from even like hearing about those pieces
well,
of
that's what
trash.
I'm saying that's what I was thinking, I was like, because I wanted to make a video making fun of him, but it's already been done, well, actually, hold on, let me take that back. There is an angle that nobody's seemed to talk about that I feel like I'm on the fucking precipice of.
Oh yeah.
I think I've told you about this, but I think Darman is secretly, like, a super racist because you don't maybe if you looked at his
He's just a fucking idiot
videography, but
loser. I mean, like that's
well,
what it
like, you
is. And
see,
idiot
like
losers have like idiot loser opinions, like racism and stuff.
well, I just have this feeling that I hate his fucking face and his dumbass haircut. You're not just
I
you're
hate his stupid
changing
smile.
lives. Yeah, his fucking smile. But he doesn't really ever
Uh.
have, like, Middle Eastern people in his videos. It's always, like, black people and them calling them, like, racial slurs and stuff. And it's like, lives to regret it or whatever.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, and
So he's like,
I
"Oh,
don't know. Again, it's just like
how do
it's
I
really
show these people like, getting treated like this?"
yeah, a lot of people are willing to do a lot of crappy stuff to get out of I don't even know. I don't even know what they're trying I don't know, just to have power over people, I guess, I don't know.
8 crews shooting but the thing is, but I in the like, the part that gets me the most is that he literally could never fail. He like, there's actually because he fucked up so many times, but his parents could just bail him out of it
Well,
every
that was
time.
the thing with Donald Trump too.
Well,
I
yeah, so,
mean,
like, he was
like,
never
he, like yeah, he had to crash out, like, 5 or 8 times, I think it was 8,
it's
like,
like, it just
he had to
I
file for
just
bankruptcy, like, 8 times or something.
So, basically, even if the Dhar Mann video, which it never should have taken off, but it did, and even if that didn't, the next idea might have, and so, I he never wasn't going to just be rich, like, his parents were
Well, yeah.
already rich, and then he goes and acts like he's like, "Yeah, man, I remember we grew up in, like, New York, and we were really poor, my parents were immigrants, and we had to share bowls, like, we had to wait turns to you and it's like, no, not at all. He was rich as fuck. His parents were already multimillionaires by the time he was, like, 5 or some shit, but he's, like, acting
Yeah.
like he grew up in fucking
Well, yeah, that's how
poverty.
he's just a fucking loser. I mean, it's
And
just like
then fucking Samsung is creating its own app for Dhar Mann. He gets his own fucking
Sam
channel, and
I mean, it's
somebody needs to do something.
I mean, yeah, I mean, that's where it always ends up. Is why you should, like, stay away from that because it really does just always just turn into, "Somebody needs to do something." Uh,
But I don't know. Honestly, as fucked up as that sounds, like, that's what gives me relief is, like, even though they're, like, the most, like, fucking terrible, piss me off videos, I actually do take some solace in the fact that it doesn't matter what he was going to do, he was going to fucking make money anyways because of his parents.
yeah, and
And
that's
that
just how
that's just
our
how the
quote
world works.
unquote meritocracy works.
Yep.
Meritocracy. Yeah. It's
13
always funny.
felony counts of fraud for defrauding
I
of
just love that, like, so it's like being a felon doesn't mean anything if you're rich.
No, it
It's like
doesn't. Well, and
yeah.
he got probation, and
No,
then
yeah. Yeah, it's
he
just
tried to
the
play it off like he's like, "Oh, it was actually just like a clerical error," and then, of course,
that should be a
years later,
felony to just
he's
lie like that.
he's like, "Oh, yeah, they dropped the case, and then, I guess because I got so popular, they brought it back up," and, it's like, "That's not how that works. That's not how that works," and then he ends up, like, when he's, like, so famous that, like, it doesn't even matter, like, his community doesn't give a fuck about like, it's like he could commit, a fucking murder or, like, a crime against a child, and it wouldn't matter, he'd make the news cycle for a week and then fucking just disappear.
Yeah.
Uh, but then he went and told the truth, like, on air, like, on a podcast about, like, "Oh, yeah, actually, yeah, I did commit fraud, like, for sure. Like, there was no clerical error." But, but I've changed now, and actually,
I've
after my
changed now.
probation was over, they actually said that I was such a good example of someone that can turn their life around. It's like, "But you originally said it wasn't a problem to begin with, it was a fucking clerical error." But
It's like, "Yeah, well, that part's a lie."
now he's a multimillionaire still making dog shit content, the same video, and people just fucking eat it up. No creative integrity whatsoever. ChatGPT, make me a Dhar Mann video.
Here is a Dhar Mann video.
But I don't know, like, because like I said, I don't think anyone's been taking that angle that Dhar Mann actually hates black people, like, a lot, and that's why they're always the subject of his video, and, like, he calls them, like,
Hmm.
words I'm not going to repeat, and,
Yeah,
that's his way to
hmm.
get back at them.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, that's probably the case, though.
I don't know. It's just like mm,
We're not and, he's made movies too, like, these dog shit movies.
yeah, I don't know. The guy's
And
a
his
loser.
stupid face is in every thumbnail.
Did you see in the chat I just put in his emotion his emoji, this stupid fucking face?
Wait, where?
You go
I
into the
don't
little
see it.
open chat thing
What
under
open chat?
under the broken English where right above where it says set channel status. You can hit the little word bubble and it has open chat. And it has like the Dar smile.
Oh, yeah, I see it, yeah.
Yeah, I hate his
Yeah,
fucking lips, dude. He looks like a
yeah.
fucking loser. But I mean that's just it. I mean it's just I don't know. That's why it's just like yeah, I just really wouldn't.
It was
I would.
awesome, it was so awesome when he was making fun of his, like, his detractors too, that was awesome. But they're
When
just
did he
like,
do that?
they just have well, and, like, in a lot of his videos, because there's some where it's like, "Man, I'm getting bullied for liking Dhar Mann." It's like, well, yeah, or because he's wearing Dhar Mann's, like, hoodies and stuff,
Yeah.
and, the kid's like, "Wow, that's so cringe, dude." And then, Dhar
Not
Mann's like,
crunch. I don't even think he writes it. I think like people write it and they're
"He
like,
wrote
I
that
think
one, though.
Darman will like this.
He wrote that one, though, dude.
No, no,
Let's
no. I
give it
think I
credit."
think he's like surrounded by such like butt kissers that like people just like Darman will really like this. And you're like, I do like I'm not even giving him the credit that he even does any writing or any
You
like
wanna watch a 2-hour video by Dhar Mann, Mean Girls Bully Girl for being too hairy?
no. I don't want to. No, I don't
Dude,
want to watch.
someone has to do something about this man, though, for real. Whatever that means.
Whatever.
Whatever that means.
Yeah. Um,
Like, everything about it is just what is so awful about YouTube as a whole. Mean teacher bans Roblox from school.
being teacher bans Rose box for baby
And the worst
Bobo.
part is I can't even click the links because I don't wanna give it even one fucking view. I'll
Yeah,
have
again,
to
yeah, you just gotta not be thinking about that guy. All he will do is just steal, steal, steal
my happy
your happiness.
What do you think his alright, I'm done talking about him. I
What were
am
you gonna
probably gonna
say?
make the racism video, though.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, what do you think his
Well,
most popular video is?
hmm. His
You're not
most
gonna guess. I'll just
popular.
tell you, Big Brother helps sibling with autism, and they're like, "Autism kids are useless and can't do anything. They're
Yeah,
disabled retards."
the only I like the tomorrow's teachings where it's just
Think
like
about that though, dude. No, seriously
did
though,
I
like,
send you that clip of tomorrow's teachings
I
where it's
know
just
about
like
tomorrow's
yeah,
teachings.
where it's just like it's like no lives matter, and then he just punches them and then tases them on the ground, and then they just start shooting the person on the floor.
Yeah, I've seen that, yes, I
Yeah.
remember. But no, like, think about that. How do you if you wanted to call people slurs, what would be the best way to do it and get away with it? Think about that.
Yeah, no, I mean, I mean,
Think
it's
about
just
that.
here's the thing, it's just like
"God, you're a useless autist retard!" And
yeah, yeah,
then
for
it's
real,
like,
yeah.
"That's wrong." Alright,
That's
"Hey, I'm
wrong.
Doorman here. I hope that video was I hope that first part really,
Hey, it's
really
me,
spoke to you
Barman.
guys."
Yeah, I don't wanna talk about him anymore. I mean, he's like a fucking
Well,
loser
I'm
con
trying to
artist.
think so, like, that's the part that fucks me over is that if I wanted to make 'cause he can say slurs if he wanted and then be like, "Oh, that's bad." But then if I wanna make commentary on that he's doing that, then I'm in the boat, the fuck
I
over
would
boat.
just I don't know, I just like,
You get what I'm
you
saying?
yeah, and also, I would just really, really I'd be careful with messing with powerful people such as
Yeah,
Dhar
I
Mann.
fucking get shot in the back of the head twice by
Well,
suicide.
not that, but, like, he could, like, make you a
Copyright strike.
villain or yeah, I mean,
That
since
would be a badge of honor, dude. If I got put in, like, as a fake video, like, they get, like, just some redhead actor, looks nothing like me, and because he's done that, like, he's
I do
gotten,
know
like,
he's done that, but he
characters.
wouldn't do that. He would just, like, nuke your channel or make, like, some petty lawsuit where it's just like, it would just
Well,
cost
that'd make me
you.
popular then, dude.
Yeah, but it probably wouldn't be the hassle. Like, you'd probably have to pay, like, a couple $100 or something to, like, get it
Couple
sorted
hundred
out.
bucks.
Yeah, well, I mean, are you in a position to be out, like,
Yes.
$400 or something? Or
Yes, I
what if he's
am.
a real dick and it's, like, a couple thousand? For
That would
what?
that
For what?
actually for fucking commentary, dude. It's like, I don't know, it's like, I don't wanna be silenced because that's the thing is I
Mhm.
wouldn't say Dhar Mann. I wouldn't use his word. I wouldn't use his name. This is gonna be fucking Exhibit A,
Yeah,
but
but that's the thing, yeah, you just need to make sure it's just, like,
well, that's the thing is, like,
because he can just easily he's like, "That's perjury. Do you have any proof? No? Okay, then that's liable."
well, that's the thing, but it's not
So,
I'm
I'm just
not
saying,
saying
like, you're
anything about
entering a
him.
law area when you're gonna be talking about him, so just be careful is all I'm saying.
Well, I'm thinking about it because it is pretty risky, like, it's not brand friendly if I because I'd wanna say I'd want to illustrate my point by using, like, bad words or even slurs if it came to it. But like I said, it's like, I don't even feel comfortable using those words, even though it's in like a double, um
Yeah. Yeah,
I
no,
think
I
you get what
I
I'm
I
trying to
get
say.
it, yeah, it's just I just would work up to that is what I'm kinda getting at, because it's just like it's a lot. Or it's like a heavy thing kinda thing, so it's just like you wanna make sure that if you're going in to fight somebody, you're equipped with the weapon, like, you're equipped
Why we
for it.
should turn down a free Ferrari. English
Alright.
is my first language, but I talk like this.
Yeah, well, but yeah, you do have to be careful because they could be like, "Oh, he's being racist. This
Well,
was an
okay, but
like, they could just.
yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's like, oh, you just want to be racist. It's like that's the exact point I'm trying to make in the first place. Like, is that I think Darman fucking hates minorities and stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it's just
part of me,
yeah.
part of like a very, very noticeable chunk. It's like a joke, but when you look at these kind of videos, it's like it starts to click to me like that he hates these kind of people.
Yeah, I could see that. I mean,
Because, like, he's a
considering
he's
who
he's
he is and
obviously a narcissist, like, if you hear him talk about himself, just how he talk not that he talks about it, because everybody talks about themselves, but just, like, how he talks about himself,
yeah.
like, I would not doubt for a second he thinks he's above
Well,
well,
yeah,
1,
that's
we
why
already know he thinks he's above morality, like, and
well, he
or, like,
thinks
the
he's a
law.
yeah, he thinks he's special. That seems to happen a lot with, like, rich people, those childrens who, like, are treated better than the rest of society. They, like,
"Black
see it
people
and they're
couldn't
like,
afford that. It's
yeah.
impossible."
Yeah, he's just like, "You're just a token, you're just a DEI hire." Do you have other stuff you wanted to talk about? So we don't have to
Do you know
just
what
talk
do you
about
know what
that for
the
almost.
do you know what the villages are in
No,
Florida?
the villages? That sounds familiar.
It's pretty nasty from what I've gathered. It's like, the size of Washington, DC. It's like a village, basically. It's not
You
even
talking
some
about the
s
Scientology village?
No, it's only for old people. You have to be 55 years or older to live in it, and it's like this giant. It's basically its own city, but
It's like a compound or something?
yeah, like, sort of. They have amenities like stores, golf courses and stuff, pools and all that shit, and, like, you can't live there if you're not it's like a club almost, but, like, people live there permanently,
Okay.
and, uh,
So it's a
dad was
retirement community that's, like, so
ye
big, it's like a town
it's, like,
or
the
city.
biggest one, yeah,
What about
and,
it?
he was telling me well, one, just that it's the biggest. He said Liza's parents live there, but, he also these are 2 separate ideas, but he said it's, like, the largest, like, community of STD-ridden people because of just how much fucking's going on, and they don't use any protection because you can't get pregnant when you're that old,
Yeah.
and oh my god. Yeah, I don't know, he was just telling me about that, and I was just like, "That's just so nasty, I don't think I could ever do that." I mean, maybe. I mean, you're only with old people, like, it would be kinda neat to not have to deal with, like, dumbass kids ever. "Get off my lawn."
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I don't
But you
know.
know about, like,
I
nursing
never
homes?
nursing homes?
Like, how they're, like, just STD ridden and stuff?
Yeah,
Like,
I hear that too, yeah. I don't know, like, being old is just not
it's terrible, let's
something.
not do it.
Yeah, well, I mean, I might do it, but it's just like, I just don't like a lot of a lot of the people who turn old, I'm not a big fan of that I've had to interact with. I've had to interact with a lot of bad people who happen to be old, I guess you could say. So
And so this I'm stealing this directly from, this podcast I listened to, but it was really funny, is like, who here works with an 80-year-old at their job? It's like, so why do we allow our politicians to be just so old, you know?
They're just fake. I mean, it's like they're not actually doing anything. It's just like somebody to be the mouthpiece for the people pulling the strings. It's
Perhaps.
not perhaps like it like
I mean,
the
yes, and
illusion of it not being like that. Like it's not even there anymore. It's like so like obvious what's happening, and it's just like okay. It's just like companies and like what do you call them? Like campaign runners, fund foundations or whatever. It's just like we just need somebody that will just agree to whatever we say. So and they just like bankroll them so that they win the elections.
do what I want.
Pretty much, or like you'll sign this, right? And he's like, yes. And he's like, okay, you better. And like I don't know why, how, or what that they have over the person that they're putting up, but they do it so that I don't know. It's just it's all silly and goofy, and I don't know. It's, why'd you bring up politicians, Brooker?
Yeah, we broke the cardinal rule about talking about politics.
That's fine. I'm just like I said, I'm low energy today, so I don't have like a whole lot that I can really say today because it's just like I'm just like
Baba Booey.
probably. But yeah, we could probably like wrap this up right here if you want.
Dude, I'm on BuzzFeed right now, and
I thought they
holy
got shut
shit,
down.
this is so I was reading it was like a YouTube, thumbnail. It's like, "Why BuzzFeed went extinct?" And I was like, "Oh, did they shut it down finally?" And no, I click it, and I'm like, "Wow, this website is terrible. I hate this."
It really. I almost wonder if it was as bad as it was on purpose as like a psyop or something. It's just like boggles my mind how stupid. But I remember when I was working at the Buzz, like they would be grabbing articles from that show and then talking about it as if like any of it was worth the thought. But it's just like,
People who
oh,
had sex with someone forbidden are spilling all their secrets, and holy crap.
Holy
Dude, how
crap.
is this? I don't know. I just,
You're
oh
clicking on
man,
it.
I didn't click it. I'm just scrolling, and
Oh,
I'm done with this dumbass website, and I'll probably
yeah.
never go back there ever again, since that's the first time I've been there, and I'm not impressed. I must say, it's quite deplorable.
I'm not depressed.
It's pretty awful. We've got to fill 5 more minutes of runtime because we're at 55. I want to keep it at an hour.
Do we have to? Is that like mandatory or?
Yeah, it's law. Yeah.
Okay. Um, what was the situation? So Julie's just wanting a bunch of stuff. What did she say about any of the stuff I suggested?
She told me she was watching the what is it, that anime? What did she
Aaron or whatever?
let me see.
Dandadan? Did you guys watch Dandadan?
I couldn't. It was. I watched. I think the first first or first 2 episodes, and not for me. Don't like it. The
Sad.
animation is just awful. Like I
Okay,
love
alright, let's stop, no,
the art
no.
style. I was like, hell yeah, that actually made me want to watch it. And then I looked at
The
the animation and
the
was like, we're
animation is
done.
let's not.
We're done.
Yeah. Chair Company. You gonna
What
watch
about
that?
it? I mean, eventually.
Okay, okay.
But is it
Urisu,
done? Is it done?
yeah, it's done.
Okay, then
So
maybe when it's done and I have access to it,
when it's
but
done, it is done.
or sorry, when I'm saying when like it's when I wink wink have access to it,
Yeah,
if
yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean.
And then my YouTube recommendations. What was your thoughts?
Yeah, I might look into those because I do need more stuff to listen to at work myself. Um,
Let me
let me
know if you need some recommendations of like what's a good video of that channel,
I see.
Yeah, just let me know.
Oh man, I want
I
to
think
make a what's that?
I think you'd like the Chapo Trap House.
Oh, that's funny. Actually, that is interesting. No, I don't like. I've actually listened to them quite a bit, and
What?
I not really
Have
into
you
it.
listened to them talk about like shows like 24? It's like their movie and series
Well,
reviews that are like really fun.
well, maybe I could give that a try, but I really don't like that one guy. His voice and how he talks, and like just he always seems like he wants to be the center of attention.
I don't know who you're talking
It's
about.
very off-putting. Kind of talks like this, and and
This is Chapo Trap House?
yes, it's Chapo Trap House. I don't know
Okay.
his name.
I think I know which one you're talking about. It has like a more high pitched voice.
Um, I mean, sort of, yeah, but like he's kind of got. It sounds kind of like he has a lisp in a way,
Yeah. Okay. I never
and then
felt that way. That's interesting.
I just don't really care for him, and he seems like the main one who wants to talk. And
Really?
to wrap it all out up, I didn't realize this until I had already had this opinion that I wasn't really into them, but they're like really good friends with Hassan, and that's ooh yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, I
that's a
know.
no
Well, I'm
that's
trying
a
to
no
figure
go
out
for
what I
me.
feel about that because like Hannah's a really big fan of Hassan. Well, not a
Oh,
big fan, but she likes him.
that's very troubling to hear.
Well, I don't know how much I've heard of Hassan that's like propaganda or not.
I have one word for it. He's filth. That's all I'll say about it.
Built.
On air, filth.
What does that mean?
Do you want me to elaborate?
Yeah,
I don't
a little
like
bit.
him.
Okay, okay. He's just like annoying to listen to.
Well, if for no other reason, he's a giant fucking hypocrite.
Yeah, that's what I was saying to Hannah, but she says he tries to put his money where his mouth is.
Like
Does he not?
literally,
I
there's
haven't
proof
looked up
that he doesn't. Proof that he doesn't.
what from what. What is it? Because like I don't know if it's propaganda or
Okay,
not.
well, for one, like he lives in a fucking big ass house, right? And he complains constantly about America, like, oh, capitalism is the death of society and all that shit. And then he, do you know H3H3?
Yeah, I remember he
Okay,
was on that show.
okay. Well, him and Hassan used to be buddies, whatever. And for the record, people out there, I don't really care for H3H3 either. I'm not like a fan of his. Uh, used to be back in the day, like when he was just making fun of people, but now it's
Yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
he's just like It just feels like the tangential, not the opposite, because he's more left-leaning, but he just feels like Hassan in a different form, where it's like Keemstar. They just talk about stupid. He just talked about stupid drama. Anyways,
Keemstar is a great way to
so what's it? H3 sued 3 people because he made what's called a content nuke on Hassan about why Hassan is, bad, basically. And there were 3 people that were like, "Oh, we're gonna watch this," and they specifically said, "We're watching this so that we can take money away from Ethan, so he doesn't get views." And those people that said that specifically, because there's a lot of people that just watch it, don't do anything transformative. They just basically are hosting the video for their viewers, right?
Yeah.
Like Hassan or XQC. But he's like, I'm not suing them, and it's not because they're big. It's because these 3 people specifically said, like, no, we want to fuck over Ethan and take away viewers and therefore money. So he sued this lady named Denims, who's like a glazer, like super glazer for Hassan, and
Okay.
then Frogan and Caseytron. And I don't really know a whole lot
I don't
about
know any
them.
of these people, but go
Okay, well,
on.
they're Twitch streamers.
Right.
They're
I don't want to know anymore. I'm just mentioning that like my
well,
hands are clean
anyways,
of knowing these people.
one of them named Caseytron, she got sued and she settled like maybe a month ago, and all 3 of them put up like Kickstarters, like, or GoFundmes or whatever, saying like, help us with legal bills. And people are asking Hassan like, oh, are you going to support these 3 people with like financially, because you know they're basically like defending him in a way, because it was the content nuke on Hassan. And
Yeah.
he's like, if I support them, he said something along the lines of like, oh, people won't know if I support them, like, which implies
Yeah.
that he is going to financially support them, but he's not going to brag about it.
Yeah.
But he didn't do, like, so Casey Tron, she settled, and part of it was she like publicly announced like, Hassan didn't give me a fucking dime to help with legal bills.
Okay, so he just didn't support her for one reason or another.
For one reason or another. But it's like he's a multi-millionaire. Like he's really and even if he wasn't rich, his parents are fucking rich.
Yeah.
And then, there was the whole dog thing, and that's just such a bad look. And honestly, the dog thing, that's not even like what the issue was. Obviously, it's bad because he's abusing an animal,
Yeah.
but how he handled it was just so pathetic, because it was literally the narcissist's prayer. Do you know what that is? Yes.
No, what is the what is that?
So, what is it? Narcissist's prayer. Let me see here. Okay, narcissist's prayer. That didn't happen. So that was him. And if it did, it wasn't that bad. And if it was, that's not a big deal. And if it is, that's not my fault. And if it was, I didn't mean it. And if I did, you deserved it. And besides the you deserved it, like, that's pretty much
The
like his.
dog?
Well,
The
yeah, because
dog
people are like,
deserved it?
well, that's what I'm saying, is he didn't do the last part, the "you deserved it," but he originally was like, "Nope, that didn't happen whatsoever." And then he went on to say like, "Oh, okay, well, it wasn't that bad." Like, "Yeah, okay," because there was proof. He tried to deny it. He tried to cover it up, and then
Say
uh
no more. Yeah, if you're lying about like what, yeah, okay, then that kind
so
of,
he tries to cover it up, and then he tries to play it off like it's not even that big a deal. People do it all the time, whatever. And then he had all his friends like try to defend him, be like, "No, this didn't happen. There's no way." And then they get caught in the lie because he admits it, or gets like proven that it happened. And then they're like, "Well, it's not even, people do it all the time, whatever. People, it's
yeah,
not
yeah,
that
the
crazy."
narcissist prayer. Okay.
So just doing that,
Yeah.
and then, people are talking like, well, honestly, Hassan, like, if you just like owned up to it, this probably wouldn't even be a big deal. And then it's like banned, like banning his community and stuff for like asking questions and stuff, and how he runs his chat. He said so much dumb shit over the years, like,
Yeah.
and he's
Yeah.
a radicalist, is my interpretation.
He is, but like not
like he is, but he's like not willing to do it himself, which is
Yeah,
also
exactly. He just wants to talk
freaking.
about it, and
Which I know he gets a bunch of money for talking about it, so it just makes me wonder. I'm like, is he just the mouthpiece of how a lot of people feel, and
I
he's
mean, he's
only
a
willing to be
grifter.
that?
He's literally just like the left Alex Jones. If you listen to the shit that he says, he's basically just the left Alex Jones. And I, you know, that should tell you. I don't know. That's why I'm like absolutely not.
Yeah, I just I don't know where I fall with it because I don't know if you know, but like Adam Friedland and all them, they had him on it.
I know. I
Oh,
saw that, and I was like, well, that's really disappointing. I mean, because he's famous. Like he's very influential. The
yeah,
people, like his little
he's coming up
orbiters.
there. He's not like with Joe Rogan, but he's a couple of degrees lower. He's not like in a whole
He's
nother.
he's not like Joe Rogan influence, but like he shows up on the fucking office hours, like with Tim Heidecker.
Yeah,
And
well, I mean,
somebody
what? How
even
do you
went.
explain that one?
Well, that's the thing is like that. I lost a lot of respect because somebody even went on the channel. They called in. They're like, "Hey, like Hassan is not a good person. Like it's really disappointing that you interact with him." And he's like, "Well, whatever." And then she's like, "Can I tell you people that are just like all these people that are way better if or whatever?" And he's like, "Yeah, go ahead." And then recently, like maybe even 2 months ago, he's seen with Hassan again, and it's just part of it is like he's famous and he's on the left and Tim's on the left, and to me, yes, it does taint my opinion of Tim because of what kind of person that Hassan is. And
Yeah.
again, I wouldn't consider myself anywhere near the right, ideologically, but
Yeah, you probably agree with a lot of what he says. It's just the fact that it's just like this guy's unauthentic when he says
well,
it
nah, I
is
mean
like the big
some of it,
issue.
nah, I wouldn't even agree with some of the stuff he says, but it's not
I
here
don't
nor
know
there.
what he says these days, but
I don't care for him. That's the main
yeah,
thing.
no, I don't either. I didn't know that he did the whole narcissist prayer thing because like I don't pay attention to what he does. I always get like a seems disingenuous thing, so I just kind of
And then,
stay like don't interact with him. He doesn't seem to be hurting uh certain stuff, but I don't pay attention to what he is or
and you
says.
can, and just how he treats his quote unquote friends, like when they're lower than him,
Yeah,
like if they're not as influential, like he just kind of treats them like doesn't really give a fuck. But
yeah,
his main squad of orbiters or whatever, then they whatever. And then there was the whole streamer awards and whatever. We don't have to talk about it. We can end the show.
yeah.
Uh,
Red Letter Media. What do you think? You think you're gonna check them out?
I mean, I've seen some of their stuff. They're all right. Yeah, I like them.
Let's see.
Well, let's.
OKI's Weird Stories. I think you'd like, and It Was a Shit Show. I think you'd also like.
I'll probably look that one up. I remember you talking about it. That one does seem interesting.
Yeah.
Um, but all right, that was our show. If you like Hassan, we can talk about it. Otherwise, um, yeah, I don't know because I don't know where people that watch this, because it's really just our people we know. But yeah,
Yeah,
not a
maybe we
fan
can
of
talk
Hassan.
to. I mean, we could talk to Hannah. Hannah's she's not a big fan, but she likes him. She doesn't think he's perfect, but
Well, who is?
yeah,
You
yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah.
But yeah, all right, that is our show. Thank you for listening. Sorry for the audio only, but life happens. We would like to get back in the studio with improved lighting and maybe some other cool little stuff, but we'll see. As for that, that is Brooker English signing off.
Yeah. Bye bye.
You want to?
No,
All right.
yeah,
Yep.
just all right. All right. Stop. File. Export. Export to computer.
File.
Episode 10.
I think this is 11.
Is it 11?
Hold on, let me see.
Oh yeah, because you did yours on your own.
Yes. No, it's 10. It is episode 10. Episode 10.
You didn't do one on your own.
No. I skipped we just skipped that week. I just put out a post saying like, sorry guys, but
Post to who?
On my, like, on the YouTube channel, you can do, like, a little
You can do
social.
that?
You don't subscribe to me, you motherfucker?
I don't go on YouTube. No, I only subscribe to videos I wanna like, I don't wanna listen to
Oh, actually,
myself.
listen.
On occasion, I will, though.
Well, because I make out other videos. God damn, you piece of shit. This whole time, I thought you were subscribed to me.
How do
You
I
better go fucking subscribe right now, dude, or we're gonna have a problem.
I might. Hang on.